Everyone, Phi Farley here. College football is back in action. I have the biggest sharp play for week one, picking up quite a bit of money, 5-to-1 ratio on the money. Meanwhile, public is over on the other side, one of the sharpest plays here coming into the weekend. Going to talk about that real briefly here in a second. All my picks posted on patreon.com/Phi Farley. You can check those out. Baseball plays coming every single day over on patreon.com/Phi Farley. But you can check out my college football plays. I also have the FCS school. That'll be coming up here in a second. 3 FCS schools picking up some money. Meanwhile, every single other one is going to be a favorite play. So I'm going to talk about that real quick as we go in here into week one. Going to be real brief. All my picks are over on patreon.com/Phi Farley. You can see which ones I'm picking here with the FCS schools taking on the big guys. There's a few that I want to pick out. Did so yesterday with Central Arkansas. Got the win over Western Kentucky outright as a 10-point underdog. Looking for another one here on Saturday. Took a favorite here today on Friday, but should pick up another one here on Saturday with the underdog as well as one as a favorite. Anyway, that pick will be over on patreon.com/Phi Farley. Okay, let's talk about this sharp money that's been coming in a massive amount. It is by far more money coming in on this game than any other game to this point, all on the underdog, which is Northwestern going against Stanford. So we opened up at a 7-point line. It's dropped down to 6.5, now down to 6 for Northwestern. There is almost double more money on this game than other games across all of college football, including Alabama, including Ohio State, including Boise State, Florida State. Other popular games are not getting this much action, especially week one. You get a lot of favorite money coming into this. People excited off of last year's momentum. But here we're getting the underdog with quite a bit of backing. We're about a 5-to-1 rate on the underdog Northwestern here, which has moved that line from key number 7 over key number 6.5 to a 6. Great value here with Northwestern. Grab it before it drops down to 5.5. Good play here. This will be one of my plays over on patreon.com/Phi Farley. Again, the rest of those, check them out. Do the I Want It All tier. That's going to give you all the college football plays while baseball is still going on. Baseball has great action in September, so that will remain as my top plays is going to be in baseball through the end of the baseball season. So keep that in mind as you check out patreon.com/Phi Farley. All right, the last thing I want to note is FCS school. So when you get an FCS school play at a big team, money by default is going to go to the big team. They're going to go to the power conferences. So unless that FCS school is really tracking some hype, the money will go to the favorite. It'll go towards the Power 5 or the other D1 school, which I love because every year there's typically 9 to 10 FCS schools that pull off wins over major conference teams. This year I believe there's 115 or so games between FCS schools and D1 schools. And like I said, it's less than 10% of the time will an FCS school actually beat a Division I school, but that's already happened so far. Central Arkansas upsetting Western Kentucky. This weekend on Saturday, there are 3 games of which money has come in on the FCS school. So that's to note which one of these 3 may end up with an upset or at minimum covering their line, because some of these are bigger lines. Here's one of them. Nicholls State returning a lot of starters going against Kansas State. Lined open at 23.5, dropped down to 22.5. No key numbers there, and it's a pretty big line. Here's a better one. Sam Houston State going against New Mexico. That's noteworthy. Lined open up at 10, down to 7.5. Key number here before it drops down to 7. You may want to grab that one. Alcorn State going against Southern Miss. Open at 26, down to 25. No key numbers there. Pretty big line. But there has been a lot of talk about Alcorn State this year. So you may want to dig into that one a little bit further. All right. So one of those plays is going to be one of my plays on patreon.com/Phi Farley. Check that out. And again, all my other plays will be posted over there. Feel free to check it out and go for the I Want It All. All right. Good luck, everyone, this weekend. Opening day, NCAA football. Got NFL coming next week. I'm excited about that. Let's win some money. pound the books. See you again soon.